Hello, hello. Welcome back to Midnight Kitchen. Today we'll be talking about one of my favorite travel destinations, Vancouver and Richmond, Canada. We love Canada. In fact, it is one of the advantages of being in Seattle in the Pacific Northwest region. It is so easy to get up there. I'll tell you about everything we love to do when we go up to Vancouver and Richmond. For us, the number one choice is Cantonese food, and let's start with the most popular, dim sum. Imagine small plates that can be savory, sweet, or a combination of the two, and can be steamed, fried, baked, you name it. Every time we go to a new restaurant, we order the staples. For us, this includes siu mai, chungyun, feng zao, ha gao, and sometimes we'll order specialty items such as ta siu so or a siu yu ga for special occasions. We love this place for the authentic recipes and flavors. In fact, it tastes just like how we had it at home. And the menu is not too big, but not too small, just right. Everything you expect from a dim sum experience. Of course, you can't just go to one dim sum restaurant. We went to our second choice, which is Fisherman's Terrace, and ordered very similar items. Overall, a very classic menu. You have everything you expect from a classic dim sum restaurant. Overall, a very decent restaurant, everything you expect from a classic dim sum restaurant. Unfortunately, there were some misses from the semi-raw dan ta dough and sticky ha gao, and also over-dried lao sa bao. Other than Cantonese cuisine, we recommend Shanghai River for authentic Shanghainese xiaolongbao. Their handmade noodles with spicy beef tendon and brisket was to die for. That springy handmade noodle texture, along with a melt in your mouth beef tendon brisket and a super spicy yet addictive broth. If you have some time, make sure to take a look at the chefs in action. Look at the fluffiness of that dough wrapper and also the meat filling. You know it's gonna be a delicious bun. This is the cross section of a classic pan-fried dumpling. Look at that meat to skin ratio, guys. This is what you want in a good dumpling. Make sure to check out classic Shanghai rice cakes along with this puff pastry beef wrap. If you're a lover of sweet and sour foods, this is for you. It is a black vinegar rib dish with pine nut. It is that pungent black vinegar taste along with a crispy pork rib. The first time I've had a Japanese souffle cheesecake and tart was in Tokyo, and I'm so thrilled to find it again. If you've never had it, it is definitely a must-have. The cream cheese flavor is mild yet very present. It is that distinct texture you're looking for, either the molten lava-like texture within the tart or the jiggly cheesecake. Cantonese-style bakeries and baked goods is also a must-have in the Vancouver and Richmond area. They've also introduced a Tang corner, which will allow you to pair their classic bolo bao pineapple bun with other ingredients such as a sautéed beef called sa dengao, along with spam and ham. Many Asian cuisines, it is common to see tofu as a dessert. Here we went to a tofu pudding and soy milk specialty shop. Everything is made from scratch and you can taste that strong soy flavor. We went with a grass jelly option with the tofu fa. Remember, in many of these shops, it is unsweetened. You choose your sweetness level based on the addition of syrup. Now we leave the Richmond area to head over to Vancouver for more good eats. We love Granville Island, but have only explored a small area of this foodie paradise. The first stop is the Lobster Man, and we got the signature lobster roll, which is a cold preparation. Imagine fresh lobster with a little bit of mayo and acid in a warm brioche bun with butter. It was a small yet magical bite, but make sure you eat quickly or else the juice from the lobster can soak up your bread and it will disintegrate, so eat quick. Within the Granville Island Public Market, there are so many fruits and vegetables, meats and cheeses, breads, bagels, donuts, you name it. It is indeed food heaven. You can imagine after all this dim sum eating, we were a bit full. However, we did save room for dessert. We ended up with the cream puff sundae from Papina Canteen and got the Chicago-style popcorn crusted ice cream sandwich with a drizzle of honey and sandwiched between a cream puff. Beware of flying thieves, guys. All of a sudden, a large object flew between my partner and I, flapped my face, and I noticed my cream puff was gone. With all this eating, of course, we had to do a little exercise. We rode up to the top of Stanley Park. Look at the view. Isn't it gorgeous? To reward your exercise efforts, there's an ice cream shop at the top. If you're a fan of zoos and aquariums, you'll really like the Vancouver Aquarium. It's not the largest aquarium, but so well laid out with a beautiful collection, well organized, clean, and you can feel the staff loves what they do. I love how the Vancouver Aquarium focuses on the marine life near all of its borders. There's a good balance between preservation, rescue, and also education.
Oh, they're so cute!
For more exercise, you can walk around the entire Stanley Park. The seawall is perfect for you if you want a bike ride, run, or a quick stroll. The distance is less than 9 kilometers, so it's perfect for between eating exercise. Unfortunately, Vancouver welcomed us with heavy rainfall while we were there, but that's okay. We had to come up with indoor options. Within Richmond Public Market are all these authentic small mom and pop food stalls. We highly recommend the drinks in Vancouver and Richmond. They use fresh fruit as opposed to powders and syrups. You can really taste the difference. I grew up going to Yao Han Centre. My parents loved it. Every time we came up when I was a kid, we would have lunch at Yao Han. Imagine small stalls that appear to be fast food, but everything is made with so much precision and restaurant quality. For our afternoon snack, we got the pork rice roll, also known as cheng fan in Cantonese, with the pork is zhi cheng fan, and the slang is lai cheng because of the way it's made. This may resemble Panda Express, but the quality is so much better. A whole mango is an example of why we love Canada. We've ordered their mango slushy several times, and we're impressed with the amount of mango. I know it's a weird recommendation, but I highly recommend going to the Osaka grocery store and drive a couple of minutes away to the T&T grocery stores near you. These two grocery stores remind us of home. In fact, they're very similar to what you see in Asia. Imagine having a specialty bakery, a hot food, cold food, seafood, a sushi department, all in one grocery store. We were blown away by the restaurant selection and quality in Richmond. You can get to all these restaurants and grocery stores within walking distance. We also wandered to Parker's Place and found this popular barbecue stall. They take food courts very seriously. Even these small shops are all about quality and affordable pricing. The barbecue culture in Vancouver and Richmond is mind-blowing. Imagine Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. and everything is sold out and with long lines everywhere. I grew up eating Chinese barbecue and recently discovered the Hong Kong barbecue master. Oh man, that chicken, it's that soya chicken, is some of the best chicken I have ever had. It is melt in your mouth like it was sous vide. It was well seasoned. The soy penetrated the entire piece of chicken, even the breast, yet it is not overcooked. This is a popular restaurant, so be prepared to wait in line. If there is an item that is sold out, try to ask whether you can get a rice plate that allows you to sample the meat with a little bit of rice. Other than dim sum, noodles are really popular in the South, and most people think of wonton or wontons as a classic Cantonese food item. I definitely recommend a wonton min, which is a wonton noodle soup, or a gong cao ngou ho, or a dried sauté beef rice noodle dish. For dinner, we checked out a popular Cantonese-style seafood restaurant called Kieran's and went with the set menu. It included the classics from abalone, lobster, to several seafood-inspired soups and rice. This is one attentive restaurant, above and beyond service, very friendly. It is a classic Cantonese-style restaurant with an emphasis on seafood, and it's very classy type of restaurant. Overall, the flavors were there. Some misses on particular dishes, but overall, pretty good. I love night markets. In fact, Richmond has one of the largest. I was blown away by the variety. Where can you have a fried chicken inside a sweet pineapple bun? The tonkatsu sando was one of our favorites. In fact, we thought it was just like a restaurant quality prep. The pork cutlet was moist, cooked to the correct temperature, lightly fried, and sandwiched between a fluffy milk bread with a little bit of tonkatsu sauce and acid. The soft shell crab was also a highlight for us. Imagine lightly fried, you can taste the sweetness and the moisture still within the flesh, sandwiched between a fluffy Asian type of bun with a little bit of acid in the slaw. We are so full. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, please like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.